All right, welcome back to another one of our film reviews. Today we are talking Miami Dolphins rookie edge defender Chop Robinson. Robinson is very quickly coming into his own as a defender in this Miami scheme, and we got a great set of cut-ups to highlight everything Robinson brings for this Dolphins defense. As always, if you appreciate this content, give us a like, give us any comments with any feedback you might have. But without further ado, let's jump right into the film. All right, let's start with a pass rush. There's Robinson right there on the left side of your screen. Coming out of school, Robinson was obviously known for his speed, and we're starting to see it disrupt opposing offenses for this Miami defense. And this play is a great example of it. So what the Raiders are going to do here, they're going to do a kind of play action protection. They're going to get everyone blocking down here on their offensive line, one-on-one on the backside. They're going to pull the guard this way, and they're going to fake it right here, and the running back's going to protect here just like this. The goal here is to get all these defenders, everyone thinking it's going to be a run, and then try and hit the tight end crossing over the middle right there, or someone deep behind. That's the general concept. The way you can blow this play up is if you've got an athletic edge rusher, because remember, this tackle's going down, this guard's pulling around. So that means you're one-on-one right here if you're Robinson against a guard. You've got to win this matchup and disrupt the offense. Robinson does. Let's check it out. All right, there's a snap. You can see offensive line working down the line of scrimmage. We can see the backside guard pulling. You can see Robinson getting into the guard and basically blowing right past him like he's nothing, flushing the quarterback. Minshew has ended up throwing it away. Great job by Robinson. This is what it takes. You're one-on-one on the guard. I love the squeeze on the defensive end right here, getting north and south, not getting too wide. Right here at this point, he doesn't try and get too much to the right side of your screen. He flattens out. Good job there. Draws a little bit of a holding too. I love the sell here because if you can't get to the quarterback, the next best thing in a lot of ways to try and draw the penalty. Robinson does a good job trying to sell it there. Nice work. But overall, this is what you want from Robinson. This is why you brought him into the fold. That speed kills mentality. Beat these offensive linemen, throw off the time in the offense, get off the field. Nice work from the rookie. Let's watch it from the wide copy. Watch Robinson here. Get up the field, get into Minshew's face, force the quarterback flush. See how fast this happens? Minshew, play fake, look at a throw right there. He's got Robinson coming right in his face, and he's got a bail. That's what it takes to disrupt offenses. Obviously, if you were a step quicker, maybe you get a sack. But so far, this is what you get. Pressure in the quarterback's face. He has to escape, has to throw it away, incomplete pass. This is what you need from Robinson going forward, and we're starting to see more of it. Being a disruptor as an edge rusher, beating offensive linemen, pressuring the quarterback. Again, nice work from the rookie here. All right, here we're going to go with a more standard one-on-one pass rush. It's going to be one-on-one, 71, offensive tackle for the Raiders against Robinson right there on the right side of your screen. So here's the most egregious missed call I've ever seen. So 71 false starts here, undeniably so, and Robinson recognizes it, and somehow the officials miss it. Kind of ridiculous, but regardless of that, this is an example of a pass rush move I love. I call it speed to power. You get up the field vertically to threaten the offensive lineman with speed and then run into his chest and force him back into the quarterback. 9 times out of 10, the quarterback has no chance but to try and throw it away or hit the check down. Because when you have this offensive tackle's butt is going right in your face, there's nowhere you can escape, nothing you can do. You got to get rid of the football. Robinson does a great job right here. Let's watch him do some good work. Let's check it out. There's the false start. Let's see if we can catch that. I think he's a beat early there, guys. What do you think? Look at Robinson. He knows it too. I don't know how the officials missed that. Little bit. Maybe he times it perfectly. I don't know. It's pretty close. I think he false starts. Regardless, though, let's watch Robinson threaten with speed and then get into the core offensive lineman's chest and then walk him into the quarterback. And then the quarterback, Minshew, has to hit the check down. I love speed to power. Threat with speed, forces offensive lineman to get back on his heels and then walk him into the quarterback. Every single great speed pass rusher has to use speed to power. If you're afraid to use this move, you will not succeed in the NFL. Robinson isn't. I love this from 44 here.
Yeah, Nick, and we've seen Robinson already this year. He's been building and building, and finally, the coup de grace this game, week 11 versus the Raiders. This is his jump off the page moment. He has that huge pass rush grade, 79.3, had a really good performance overall, his highest of the season, 86.4 overall defensive grade for Chop Robinson. He's really coming into his own, and this is going to be a very productive player for the Dolphins going forward.
All right, folks, if you want to see a play that is a literal embodiment of speed kills, this is this play. There's Robinson right there on the right side of your screen. What the Raiders are going to do is they're going to take the tight end across the formation in motion, line them up right here. They're going to pass protect here, have the running back come across the quarterback to pass protect there, and they're going to get the offensive lineman, everyone taking the gap to the right, just like this. And one of the reasons you do this is to help out an offensive lineman number 71 right there, in this case, Glaze for the Raiders. You want him to know he's got some help inside. So that way he doesn't have to worry about, oversetting. If he oversets a little bit, he knows his right guard's right there to help him out. They're just worried trying to protect a rookie a little bit here. Watch Robinson, folks. He's so fast. He beats both players, gets to the quarterback, another pressure. Let's check it out. All right, there's the motion. There's a snap. You can see offensive line, everyone taking a step to the right, running back coming across the formation. Brock Bowers, rookie tight end, blocking on that side. Let's watch Chop Robinson here, right? You can see DJ Glaze, he's expecting help inside, but Robinson is so fast. He beats the guard, number 66 for the Raiders, before he can get there to help the tackle. Splits them both clean, forces the quarterback outside the pocket, has to throw it away. This is speed kills. This is why you draft Robinson right here. They literally have this scheme. Offensive linemen have this concept here to protect tackles and allow the tackles to have an inside move against them because they know a guard's going to be there to help. Robinson is so fast, it doesn't matter. Guys with this kind of athleticism that can beat schemes are special. Coming out of college, a lot of people thought Robinson had that level of talent. It's taken a little while, but I think we're finally starting to see it for the Miami Dolphins. All right, from the wide copy, watch Robinson right here. Watch how fast he gets out the field. Look where he is. Look where Robinson is right here. He's all the way at, this is the 44-yard line. The next closest player, the other edge defender, is all the way at the 46. He is 2 yards ahead of any other Dolphins defender. To put it another way, look at where the running back starts for the Raiders, at the 44. Right here, this guy for the Raiders ran about 2.5, 3 yards. And those 2.5, 3 yards, Robinson ran about 6 or 7. That is speed. That is athleticism. That is pure unadulterated quickness. Again, this is what the Dolphins envisioned when they drafted 44. It's taken some time, but we're starting to see him take over games. And I tell you what, Dolphins fans, you've got to be excited by this prospect. He's going to be a great player for you guys for a long time. All right, when you have a player like Robinson who uses speed to obliterate offenses, it forces quarterbacks to make adjustments, and a lot of times it means they make stupid mistakes. And this play is a great example of this. So here what the Dolphins are going to do, you can see they've got all these guys walked up at the line of scrimmage just like this. They're going to take 93 and I believe 72, right? 92, excuse me, right there. They're going to have him work that way and him work this way and have Robinson come all the way around just like this. Now, Gardner Minshew, number 15, he's been spending the entire game knowing Robinson is using his speed to get in his face, whether it's coming around like that, pure speed move. We saw some speed to power. We saw some inside move. Regardless of what kind of rush Robinson has used, he's been using his athleticism to disrupt the offense. So Minshew knows that at this point. It's like, okay, 44 is coming. I got to get ready. Watch how 15 reacts. It ends up being a huge turnover for the Miami defense. Let's check it out. All right, there's a snap. You can see 2 defensive linemen work to the left side of your screen, right side of the defense. Robinson comes around. Minshew feels it. He sees it. He recognizes it's coming. Look at 15. He's a veteran quarterback. I'm not a quarterback guru. That's not great footwork. He's not stepping into the throw. He almost feels the pressure. You see how he's kind of backing away from the throw? He's not stepping into it. He's not driving, right? He's throwing it to the right, but his footwork is almost kind of up the middle, and he's kind of falling away a little bit. That's not great. That's not what you want from a quarterback. And I'm no quarterback guru. I'm sure gurus out there will have some more finer points, but I tell you what, this is not what you want from number 15 or any quarterback from that matter. Now, why is he reacting that way? Because he knows Robinson's coming and Robinson's fast. He's got to get rid of the ball. He's feeling the rush, so to speak. And what happens when you feel a rush? Interception. This is what the Dolphins can do. Defensively up front with guys like Robinson and some of the other guys as well, they can get after quarterbacks. They can make these guys uncomfortable. And whether it leads to sacks or not, it doesn't really matter because at the end of games, you're going to get turnovers just like this because of how disruptive guys like Robinson are.
Yeah, Nick, and you talk about feeling the rush. You talk about the pressure stat for Robinson. This is something he's been getting better and better at all season long. He has 26 pressures on the season, but get this, past 2 games, 12 of them. So almost half of his pressures this season have been in the past 2 games. He's really been turning it up later in this season. I think he's all starting to put it all together, really becoming a very productive pass rusher. But 12 pressures the last 2 games, that is really, really impressive stuff for Chop Robinson.
All right, how about some run defense? There's Robinson right there, of course, on the left side of your screen. So here we're going to get an inside zone kind of concept here for the Raiders. We're going to get a receiver in motion here pre-snap to try and get some flow from the linebackers working this way. Everyone else is going to take a zone track. So we're going to get offensive tackle to reach and base Robinson, We're going to get zone double team between these guys, working up to the next level, and then backside cutoffs here. Running back's going to take this track and kind of read an opportunity for a hole there, probably trying to duck it up here, maybe bounce it outside. Robinson here, his job is to set the edge, not get reached, force the running back back into his help there. This is a decent job by 44. Again, run defense is something he needs to improve on, and this play is a good example of some good, some bad. Let's check it out. There's a motion. There's a snap. You can see the inside zone track right there. Let's look at Robinson right here. Gets his hand extension, feet parallel to the line of scrimmage, setting the edge, forcing the running back to cut back. Nice. Here's the problem. He then bounces and gets his head stuck inside. Can't happen, dude. You're so close. Right here, you're perfect. This is perfect. Trust your help. Trust your help. Let your guys make the play. You duck your head inside. Suddenly, now you're reached. Now he's on the outside. Now, number 4 is there, and you end up hustling the football and making the tackle. I love to see that. So again, effort, A+, technique at the beginning, A++. Right here, though, don't get greedy. Maintain your assignment. Do your job. The old Bill Belichick thing, right? Do your job. Set the edge. Force them back in your help. Don't get caught in the trash because you never know in the future, your DBs, they may make a mistake and get sucked down as well. And if you get sucked down and there's no one out here, it could have been a huge play. Do your job. Very beginning, perfect technique. Feet parallel, good base, using your hands, awesome. I love the fight to the football at the end as well, just right there in the middle. Don't get sucked in. Otherwise, though, nice rep from Robinson. Again, from the wide copy, watch the shock he delivers to the offensive lineman. Look at that head snap, folks. I always love to see that. Boom, you see 71's head snap there? That's pretty darn good. Again, you can watch him set the edge. Now, see how he sneaks his head inside right there? Don't do it. Stay on the outside. Great job here at the beginning. Great job at the finish. Little to clean up, but I tell you what, if he continues to play this way in the run game, he'll have a bright future there as well. All right, going back to the Los Angeles Rams matchup, there's Robinson right there on the left side of your screen. Again, we're talking speed kills. This is what he does, right? This is something we talk about all cut up. We're going to get 20 blitzing this way, forcing a lot of attention on him, and Robinson just turns the corner right here. He is such a good athlete. No one sees him coming. He gets the big-time sack. Let's check it out. There's a snap. Running back looks to pick up 20. He's supposed to kind of peel off and get Robinson right here. Doesn't see him coming. Helps get the sack. Speed, athleticism, kills. This is what 44 brings. We saw it against the Raiders. We also saw it against the Los Angeles Rams. Get off, quickness, speed, athleticism. Look how much ground he covers so quickly. A lot of quarterbacks, the moment they get pressure in their face like this, they're done. We saw Minshew throw a pick. Stafford has to eat it here for a big loss. This is part of where the Dolphins defense can be really, really deadly because we know they've got some guys on the perimeter. We know they've got some good defensive linemen. Campbell's had a really nice year. He's an ageless wonder. But having a guy like Robinson that can come in, use his speed for both inside and outside pass rushing moves gives him yet another weapon on defense.
Yeah, Nick, and we talk about Chop Robinson. We saw a little bit last play, the run defense. He's been so good, and we could talk about his pass rush all day. I'd say the only thing he can really improve on is consistency in his run defense game. He started out the season really nice, a 65 run defense grade and a 71 run defense grade. Kind of took a step back in the middle of the season, getting back to par in the low to mid 60s grade the last 3 games here. I think that we're seeing him really kind of get better in the run defense game. That's not really his thing. He's definitely more of a pass rusher, but I would like to see him be more consistent in run defense. That's really the only criticism I have of Robinson so far.
All right, let's end on a massive win here for Robinson, and there he is on the left side of your screen. So we've talked about 44's athleticism, this entire sequence of plays here, and I'm sure you Dolphins fans have been excited by his development as well. But there are moments where he's not just really good and really fast. There are moments where it's not fair, and this is an example of it right here. So obviously Robinson's alone right here on the left side of the defense. Dolphins have 3 guys walked up here on the right. Now you run this kind of structure here to get one-on-one matchups. There's a lot of different things you can do. You can see defensive lineman go this way, loop 91 around. You can see this defensive lineman work this way, have this defensive lineman work this way, and then have 91 come inside just like that. You're just trying to create one-on-one matchups on that side, but you're also creating a one-on-one matchup with the tackle right here on the opposite side because of all these guys over here, these offensive linemen have to keep an eye out for them. When you create one-on-one matchups like this, it allows the sheer unadulterated freaky athleticism of Chop Robinson to shine. Let's check it out. All right, there's a snap right there real quick. You can see all the attention that is drawn to the right side of your screen, which means Robinson's one-on-one. Let's look at the speed. Again, against this right tackle right here. It's like he doesn't even touch him and he gets a sack. This is just bonkers, folks. This is a level of athleticism. I mean, you talk about some of the great pass rushers in the entire NFL. They're this level of fast, right? This is Micah Parsons. This is Khalil Mack. This is this kind of stuff right here. And I tell you what, Dolphins fans, you guys should be excited by Robinson's development. And it's not perfect. He has some things to clean up. We talked about his run defense game. We talked about being more consistent in the pass rush game at times as well. But the athleticism, the talent, the playmaking ability is just there. It just flies off the field. How fast he is. It's just bonkers. He moves at a different gear. And you can just watch it. Watch his speed compared to the running back, offensive lineman, other defenders. It's like he plays at a different level. And when you have that kind of special athleticism, your defense can be really tough to handle. I expect 44 to have a successful and long career for the Miami Dolphins. All right, from the wide copy, watch him at the top of your screen. It's just bonkers how fast he is. He just closes more ground than anybody else. It almost looks so easy, right? It's not like he's running incredibly hard. It's like one of those great sprinters. It almost looks like Tyreek Hill in a lot of ways, right? You look at him as an edge rusher, how easy Tyreek Hill makes it look by his athleticism and speed. That's what Robinson brings, of course, as an edge rusher. This offensive lineman, he just can't get a hand on him. He doesn't even touch him. I think he just finally pats him on the back there at the very end. In fact, Robinson actually makes a mistake. He kind of bumps into the guard right there. That's the only reason he didn't get back there sooner. But he's just 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of everybody on defense and everybody on offense. And this kind of talent you can't account for with scheme. You can't account for with formations or motions or any of that. No matter how good you are as a quarterback, no matter how great your arm talent, there's nothing you can do against that. That's what Robinson can bring this Dolphins defense. I'm excited to see what he does the rest of the season and his career.